Hi guys, Tony and Sarah Zalecki. Wanted to jump in and do a quick live. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. It's great to be here live on Facebook. And guys, if you are, well, first of all, hi replayers. I know a lot of you guys are jumping on. And if you guys are jumping on live, let us know how the heck are you feeling today. I'm feeling great. It is beautiful and sunny, still enjoying
busy, but
the
fun.
Summer in Minnesota. So guys, we are going to talk about something that I feel like is important. And we wanted to share something that was really just true to who we are. You know, I think a lot of you guys know Tony and I are quote unquote drivers inside of our business, inside of our life, how we are. People always ask us, how in the world can you guys both be type A and you haven't killed each other yet? I don't know. By the grace of God, we haven't.
We haven't yet.
We haven't, but we figured out how to work together. I think that's the most important thing, right? So we want to share with you guys, if you're somebody that's type A, if you're used to moving fast in everything in your life, right? Talk fast, walk fast, eat fast, right? Matter of fact, I give Tony a hard time because he barely sits at the dinner table. He kind of just stands and eats, and now my son is doing that. Sometimes. Well, a lot of the time, so sometimes, you know. At a restaurant, you don't stand up, but most of the time. But so if you're used to doing things fast, right? Drop me a 1 right now if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at Kim. She's like me.
Yep.
That's how we are, right? We're in that zone of moving and shaking. And sometimes in our business that we run, we tend to get a little bit feeling bored or stagnant, right? So we want to give you guys a really simple concept that we've done, and we actually have re-implemented literally over the last 24 hours in our life. And we figure, you know what? There's probably a lot of people on here that could probably want to do the same thing. So let's jam in here. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, because here's the thing is that you got to shake things up. If you keep doing the same old thing, you know what? It gets boring. It gets tiring. It's not fun anymore. It's not exciting. And you're just like, man, is this all there is? And you just have to shake the tree, I call it, and see what falls, right? And here's something we implemented just recently, and Sarah says we've been doing this for a while now, but it's magic, and we love it. And it gets us in a different mood, in a different space. We have fun, like we get excited about it. We just go, oh man, this is like the best, babe, because we 10x everything in our life. So let's just talk about the business, right? So we 10x our exposures, we 10x our Zoom calls, we 10x our chats, our conversations, our phone calls, our texts. Like we just 10x everything we're doing that day, and we consistently run it through the week. So if we're used to, having a couple conversations a day, we have 10 or 12 conversations a day. If we're used to doing a couple Zooms for the team, like today, we've done like 11, 12 Zooms, right? If we're used to doing, a couple chats a day, 10 or 12 chats a day. Like we just put the pedal to the metal, babe.
Yeah, and I think it's important, guys, because here's the thing, like type A personalities, like we like to be moving and grooving and shaking all the time, right? So if we're not, we tend to it's not challenging for us. Like Tony was kind of like, when we got involved in our business, we were like, hey, we want to make it happen. Otherwise, we tend to get bored and then we're out, right? No matter, just in so many different things in our life. And so I think it's important for us, guys, like when you realize if all of a sudden you're feeling stagnant or what have you, it's especially for those of you that run your own business, you've got to look back and really track your stuff, right? Look at how many people are you actually really talking to? What are your exposures? Like your daily method of operation, what do those numbers actually look like, right? And a lot of times what we would find is our numbers were really low. So of course we were bored because we didn't have things in motion. We didn't have things in action because we didn't have enough stuff happening, right? Enough conversations, etc., right? And so, when we decided to go back and we're like, okay, we need to really 10x this to bring back the excitement, the movement, the engagement, like all of that, I think that is true, not just in our business, but really 10xing things in our life, right? Think whether we're focusing on things physically in our life, mentally, spiritually, financially, right? All those areas you can 10x in your life, right? So if you are feeling like your spiritual side of your life is stagnant and not moving, guess what we need to do? We need to 10x that, right? So what does that look like? Does it mean getting more involved in your church, maybe Bible study? Does it mean doing more meditation, more prayer? Like, what does that look like, right? Double downing 10 times, 10xing that is super important, right? On the spiritual side. Yep. Physical side, right? Maybe you want to be in the best shape of your life and you're going to the gym twice a week. Well, guess what? Happen. And you're not getting the results. Well, guess what that means? Oh my God, like, listen, I need to 10x that, right? So that means, like, guys, it might be every single day you're going to need to get in that gym, right? To 10x that. Maybe it's mentally, right? You're feeling like mentally you're not, as far as like, I don't feel like my mindset is right. I'm feeling like self-defeat, self-doubt, worthiness issues, what have you, right? So maybe doing 10 minutes of personal development a day and you're still feeling that way, well, guess what that means? That means like you need to like not just double down, but you need to 10x it, right? That means like 30 minutes of personal development, an hour personal development today, right? Double downing, 10xing that to get to that next level. And so I want to encourage you, whatever area that you're feeling bored in, you're stagnant in, right? Physical, spiritual, mentally, right? Physically, like all those areas. Like, what if you decided to 10x that, right? What if you decided to 10x that? How different would things look, right? And I know for us, we know that it looks completely different, right? So we're excited because we actually have done a 10x for seasons, right? Yep. In our life in many different areas. And someone yesterday reminded us of that, and we were like, I think we need to go back and 10x some things in our life. And so we want to encourage you guys to be like, you know what? It's time for me to 10x things, right? Whether it be in our business or whatever it may be. So,
and don't get overwhelmed going, oh my gosh, I can't do this forever. Because you got to look at it, take it in days, take it in weeks, take it in a month, right?
Or a season.
A season even, right? Where you just go, you know what? I can do anything for 30 days, right? Yeah. I can really 10x, like Sarah talked about, whatever you choose. It's a couple things that you choose and really do it for 30 days and go, you know what? I can do this. I can pull this off and be consistent with it, because I think once you get going like anything, it becomes more of a habit. It comes easier and you just flow and you just go and you just do it and you see the results and you just want more and more and more. And I think that's what is so cool about this. You get to see results way faster than if you were just going with the flow. If you were just, hey, I'm hanging out. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm working. Yeah, I'm eating better. Yeah, I'm showing up at the gym. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I get it. But you know what? When you're doing it this way, the results, if you're consistent, start popping. And there's nothing better, and you guys know this, we know this, is that when you get the results and you see the results, man, you get more fired up. You want to just move quicker. You want to talk to more people. You want to be more consistent with whatever you're doing that you commit to, because you're seeing that it's working.
Exactly. So, I know all of us, right? We hear the word like influence, and influence has been, kind of thrown around all over the place, right? But I know that, for the majority of us, we really want to have a better influence, right? Better influence with our family, with our spouse, with our partnerships, with our teammates, with our community, with our church, what have you, right? And so I look at even like this concept of 10x, it's like, oh my gosh, like I want to be a better influence in, all those different areas, right? And what if I 10x'd it, even with my giving, even with my contribution, even with like all of those things as well, how much of more of an impact could I have, right? And I know the answer. The answer is I could have a lot, right? That's right. And so one of the things too, guys, that Tony and I are excited about is that we actually been working on a project with just helping people have a bigger influence, right? And I think for a lot of times, like the word influence, again, gets thrown around. We think it's like, influencers on Instagram or celebrities or what have you. And the reality is that Tony and I fully believe in our heart that every single one of us has the ability to have an incredible influence. And all of us, whether we like it or not, we're already influencing. Guys, we're influencing either good or we're influencing bad, right? We just are. And so we feel that one of the things that is a calling on our life with people is to help people have a better influence, right? And to help them know, like, Tony, you don't have to go somewhere else, like find him, like you already influence. You do that day in and day out by being who you are, right? And so one of the things that, guys, that we've done that I'm really excited about is that we feel that there's 5 areas that can help people have even just a bigger influence, right? And most of us are already doing it. We just need a little help of being reminded and letting us know, like, hey, you've got that. Now just work on it. And so we put together something that we'd love to give you guys for free. So if you guys are open to, wanting to get more information on kind of like 5 things that can help you have a bigger influence, you go ahead and, like, I don't know, maybe let me know your favorite emoji below and we'll connect and we'll give that to you. We're super excited about it. We've worked really hard on it. But our whole thing is just helping you guys just have a bigger influence and knowing that you do have an influence. And it's just a matter of, honing in on that, making sure that you do that for the greater good, right? And just making a bigger difference in the world. So
Barbie already dropped their favorite emoji.
Yeah,
so
we'll get you connected with that.
Everybody drop your favorite emoji and we'll make sure we'll get you the information because you are going to love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we love you guys. Let's go 10X it.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you guys soon. Love ya. Take care.